Hey everyone, Mr. PS Vita Reviews here, gonna bring you those top 10 PlayStation Vita games of 2014. So let's start it off. It's been a crazy year. It's been a great year. This list, looking at it, it surprises me that people always complain the Vita doesn't have any games, because you're about to see 10 amazing games, in my personal opinion. So let me know what you think the top 10 games are, because obviously everyone's list is gonna be different. So here's my list. Number 10, MLB 14 The Show. It's a baseball game, if you don't know about it. It's a really, really good baseball game. If you're not a fan of baseball, you might not like it, but it's just a really good simulation sports game, and it plays well, it looks really good, and I'm excited for next year, because they keep improving on it, so let's hope the next one is just as good as this one. But yeah, if you're into baseball and you haven't picked this one up, you should definitely grab it, because I had a blast with it, and your saves will transfer over to the new version. So if you're wanting to keep your character from your Road to the Show and bring it to the next year's version, you can do that. So that's pretty cool. Next game, this one came out really early in the year, so many people might not be thinking of this one, but it is by far one of my favorite games on the Vita, and that is Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z. If you did not know it existed, you need to go grab it, because this game is awesome, and if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, you will love this. It looks really good graphically, the fighting is so fun, cooperative fighting is awesome, you can play with your friends online. There's PvP. The PvP is not that great because of connection problems, but when it's working, it's fun. But I mainly go off of the story missions and play with my friends on co-op. That's pretty fun. But yeah, if you love Dragon Ball Z, or if you just really like fighting games that are open world 3D, well, not really open world, but you can kind of fly around wherever you want in the battlefield and fight. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I would recommend it highly. And my next game, game number 8, this is a classic game that came out back on the PlayStation 2 a long time ago, but it's had a place in my heart for a very long time, because I used to play it all the time when I was a little kid, and that would be Final Fantasy X HD. So yeah, it's Final Fantasy, it's awesome, and it's on the Vita, and it's in HD. What more can you say? If you like RPGs, Final Fantasy at all, then you should go grab this one. It's one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. It's not my favorite, but it is one of my favorites. But yeah, I mean, it's a really long game, so if you're looking for something to keep you occupied for a while, then this is definitely one to grab. I still haven't even beat the Vita version yet. I've been so busy, but I love it, and I've been playing it here and there. I think yesterday I played for a good hour or two, so yeah. Definitely go pick that one up if you're interested in Final Fantasy, if you haven't yet. And it comes with Final Fantasy X 2. I haven't played that one yet, so I really don't know what to say about it, but when I'm done with X, I will definitely jump into X2. So I mean, there's two games right there that are both really long, so oh yeah. Alright, here we go. Number 7. The original game came out in 2013, but they redid it and added some stuff, and I think it was well worth it. So if you were a fan of the original Soul Sacrifice, then you should definitely be picking up Soul Sacrifice Delta. This game, I mean, it's just like Soul Sacrifice, but with updated bosses, new, you know, spells, abilities, stuff like that. It feels like a totally different game. So I mean, if you're worried about it being just a little upgrade and you're spending a decent amount of money on it, don't think of it that way. I did get it on sale, luckily, because that's kind of how I thought. I was in the same mindset of, I don't want to spend $30 on a game that I've already played that's going to be like the same thing. But what they did was enough to make me feel like it was just, and I got it on sale, so I guess I won both ways there. But yeah, Soul Sacrifice Delta, it's amazing. It looks good, it looks really good graphically, and it's a blast to play with friends or by yourself, so I'd highly recommend that one. Next up, game number 6, The Walking Dead Season 2. Oh yeah. This game's story is amazing. If you haven't played the first one, you definitely need to play the first one and then jump into the second one. But yeah, this game is awesome. I can't really say too much about it because it's a story game and I don't want to spoil anything for you, but the story's awesome. The gameplay is just the same as the first one. I mean, it's just a totally new story, so there's twists, there's turns, there's lots of death, there's just, it's crazy. So, I mean, if you're a fan of the Walking Dead series, then why not grab this, if you haven't already. But yeah, it's a great game. And here we are getting to the top 5 games of 2014. So, number 5, Minecraft PlayStation Vita Edition. Now, you might be thinking, why is this not higher up? Well, I love Minecraft, but there is 4 other games that I think are a lot better, in my personal opinion. But yeah, Minecraft's awesome. You get to build whatever you want. The reason why it's probably not higher up right now is because it has some issues. I'm having connection problems, like people will join my world and then suddenly they just get kicked or they can't accept my invite. It's really frustrating. So I've been trying to play with people, but it's not working. So it sucks because it's an awesome game and I can't play with people. So yeah, but it's still fun. I play by myself all the time. When my girlfriend's hanging out, I play ad hoc with her, which seems to work totally fine. So I mean, they need to figure out their online stuff, but other than that, the game's awesome. So I mean, if you're a fan of Minecraft, then pick this one up. It fits really well on the Vita. Alright, let's head to number 4. And number 4 would be Borderlands 2. This game is awesome. Now, granted, it does have some stability problems, but the game is awesome, and surprisingly, it works on the Vita, and it's fun. I mean, it's Borderlands 2 on the Vita, on the go. What more could you want? Me and my friend play this all the time. I need to play more of it. I just hit level 21, but he told me to wait for him to get higher up so we could play some of the DLC together, so I'm waiting right now, but yeah, the game's awesome. If you're into first-person shooters, looters, then you should definitely be grabbing this because the game is so much fun, and now I'm wanting to play it, so I might play after I'm done talking. But yeah, the game's awesome. You should definitely go grab it if you haven't yet. Yeah, every single game I'm listing here you should definitely grab because it's the top 10 list, god damn it. Alright, next up, top 3 games. Number 3. I've been waiting for this game for a long time. I was really happy when they announced it to come west, but yeah, I've put so many hours into it and there's still so much to do, and that would be Sword Art Online Hollow Fragment. The game is so much fun. The only problem is that there's no online multiplayer. There's ad hoc, which the ad hoc is awesome, but the next one, Sword Art Online Lost Song, is going to have online. Woo! So hopefully they bring that west and we can actually have online and play together. But yeah, anyways, Hollow Fragment, it's amazing. If you're into this Sword Art Online anime, then this is a game you should definitely pick up. I mean, you get to play Kirito and you get to interact with everyone from the anime and go fight monsters and upgrade your weapons and find new stuff and just explore a really open world. So it's pretty badass. So I would highly recommend this one. It's awesome. Alright, number 2. Oh boy, it's getting down to the wire. What could it be? Well, number 2 is Rogue Legacy, an indie game that is flippin' awesome. This game challenges you, punishes you, and rewards you at the same time. It's just a fun game. I mean, you run around as a knight and you go collect money by killing enemies in a castle, or chairs, bottles, opening chests, getting money, and buying better upgrades for yourself. And then you have to turn in all your money when you go back into the castle, so it's all, you know, starting from 0. Unless you get the upgrade where the guy doesn't take all your money, so, which is very helpful, by the way. But yeah, the game is really hard, but it's awesome. I spent so much time playing this game, and I kind of want to jump back into it. I haven't played it recently because I've just been so busy with all these other games, but it's an amazing game. So if you're a fan of a rogue-style game, then I would definitely pick this one up. I think it's only $14.99, so it's not too expensive, but you'll be noticing you'll be playing for hours, so because you'll want to put it down. but then you'll be like, but I only need like 100 more gold. Let me go one more run into the castle, and then you'll get that upgrade, and you're like, well, now I want to test that upgrade out, so let me jump into the world again, and then you're like, oh, wait a minute, I'm almost to this upgrade, and you just keep on going, and then it just keeps getting harder and harder. I mean, it's awesome, and I just got the New Game Plus mode, which is ridiculously tough, so, oh my god, but it's so much fun, so go grab that game. You should. Now, I bet you're wondering where this #1 game is, because I haven't said it yet, and you could probably all guess what it is before I even say it, because I've talked about it so much on Twitter, on my YouTube channel, on the podcast I do. I just talk about it too much. Anyways, that would be Freedom Wars. Yes, Freedom Wars is my top 10 game of the PlayStation Vita for 2014. This game is amazing. I've put so many hours into it. I've beaten basically the whole game. I think I beat the storyline, but there's still stuff to do, and I'm just loving it. I played some co-op or PvP last night with one of my friends, and it just it pulls you right back in. I want to upgrade my guns, my swords. It's amazing. So I definitely need to play some more so I can get better equipment and be a badass in multiplayer. But this game, it just plays so well. The Thorn capability, being able to traverse across the terrain so easily and take on enemies from all different angles and jump on top of the backs of abductors and slice their arms off, and just, oh my god, it's so awesome. So if you haven't picked Freedom Wars up, you're nuts. Go grab it. Support Studio Japan, I think that's who it is. Japan Studios, I don't know. Whoever developed this game, I can't remember who it is. But go support them. Make them realize that us Westerners want these Japanese style games, and they'll bring them. So there you go. Like I said earlier, let me know what your top 10 is, because clearly it's going to differ from my top 10, and I'm really curious of what you guys are playing. But yeah, I mean, there's so many games out there. I didn't get to play all of them, so I mean, there could be a game that you're like, wait a minute, why wasn't this game in there? Well, I might have not played it, or I actually didn't like it as much as I like these games, so you never know. But yeah, I'd like to thank you so much for all the support you guys have given me through the year of 2014. Here's to an awesome 2015 and to an awesome list of games coming, because there's quite a few games coming out. So again, thank you guys so much. So please remember to like and subscribe. Take care.
Oh my god, I just got through before that shot on me. Oh, I see one.
Oh, yes, that's him. Oh, guys.
Oh, Christ!
Rocket right by our face. Now let me take this adrenaline once we finish that right. Oh, switch guns on us. Yeah, I killed him.